Okay, so let's take a look at lesson 12 here. We're going to further explore these linear equations in two variables. Let's look at a real life example. So Emily tells you that she scored 33. It's actually supposed to be a 32. She scored 32 points in a basketball game. Write down all the possible ways she could have scored 32 points using only 2 and 3 point baskets. So what that means is like, okay, well, let's say she scored only 2 pointers. How many would that take? So she would have scored 16 2 pointers. That means 0 3 pointers. Because if she scored 16 2 pointers, then 2 points apiece gets her 32 points. She could have scored 13 2 pointers, which gives her 2 points apiece. That's 26 points. And then 2 3 pointers gets her to the total of 32. So if you wanted to kind of look at this, this gives her 32 points here. This here gives her 26 points here, and that gives her 6 points here. So there's your 32. She could have scored 10 2 pointers. That gets her 20 points, which means she needs an additional 12 points, which means she would have scored 4 3 pointers. That gets her 12 points there. And now we're starting to see a pattern. We can basically continue the pattern. 16, 13, 10, we seem to be going down by threes. So this could be 7, which means she's going to have to score 2 more 3 pointers. So that's going to be 6. She could score 4 2 pointers and 8 3 pointers, or she could score 1 2 pointer and 10 3 pointers. All those combinations will get her a total of 32 points. And, you may not realize that right off the bat. It may take you for the first couple rows. It may take some kind of messing around with your calculator in order to finally get what you're trying to get. So then we could write an equation, though. We could let x be the number of 2 pointers and y be the number of 3 pointers that Emily scored. Write an equation to represent the situation. So what did we do here? We took the number of 2 pointers and multiplied that number by 2. We took the number of 3 pointers and multiplied that number by 3, added those together, and that had to equal 32 points. So this is our equation in two variables, and I can do a lot of stuff with this. So all these combinations that I came up with, 16 and 0, 13 and 2, 10 and 4, those could all be coordinates that I could actually plot on a graph. So I could plot 16, the coordinates 16, 0, 13, 2, 10, and 4. I could plot those on a graph. This equation in two variables looks quite different from the ones that we've been doing for the last couple of lessons. It is still an equation in two variables, y and x, just like we've been dealing with it. But this one actually has a special name. When you have your equation in this form, where it's like something times x plus something times y equals a number, we call that standard form. It has a special name. And standard form is basically ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c are numbers. That's really it. So this format where it's like a number times x plus a number times y equals another number, that just has a special name called standard form. You need to be aware of that. And that's it. Now you're going to try and practice this, and we're going to keep moving.